Julius Nova Chrono. Ooh, will be dropping on Christmas Eve. All right. That's sick.
Alright boys, welcome back. So Julius has been leaked, or more or less confirmed now, to be coming on Christmas Eve for Black Clover, which I think is a good thing. One, hype celebration, but also it means Summoner Well is not going to be as broken as she was on JP and KR. I believe she was broken for like 1 to 2 months, right? And then finally we got a counter towards her, which is obviously Julius, where him coming a little bit earlier on Global is not only good for the game because now Summoner Well is not going to be an absolute game threat that makes everyone quit the game, but also as well, our first festival, people know about him, people were saving for him anyway, so we're getting best of both worlds basically. So Julius, yes, will be coming on Christmas Eve, which is gonna be like a good celebration, I guess, if you celebrate Christmas. And yeah, I think if anything, this confirms now everyone should be saving for Julius, because, well, Summoner World's banner not really been nerfed, but kind of been nerfed. Okay, so right now there's this banner on KR and JP, and the filler banner is Lick, Raya, Vettel, and obviously Fana as well, right? And when these banners that just came out right now on Global, when they leave after the 2 weeks, they go on to the next banner, right? However, Summoner Well is dropping while Fana, Vettel, Raya, and Lick are active in the game, so it does mean they will not be on that banner like how JP and KR was. So technically speaking, Summoner Well's banner has basically been nerfed, because to be fair, I plan to summon Vettel and Raya and Fana on this Summoner World banner, but now I know they're not going to be on it. It's kind of making that banner a lot less, not really worth summoning for us, especially now that we know Julius is coming out a week later. That should feature Raya, Vettel, Fana, and Licked on that banner. Obviously, Summoner World, Charmy, and Ghost won't be in that banner because it is not a seasonal. Julius is basically our first festival character. So if anything, realistically, what we should be doing, especially if you're free to play, and even who I spend a bit of money in this game, what I will be doing probably is skipping that Season 2 banner, getting that guarantee Noel, because Noel is free if you get it with the keys, basically. Charmy and Ghost are kind of cool to get, but what's more important is this guy coming a week later and what you should be summoning for. Especially now that we know probably that Vettel, Raya, Licked, and Fana are going to be on our banner. Summoner World's actual skill page, I believe you can pick it up in the battle pass. If you really want it, you can go for it. It's good artwork, of course, but the actual ability, what it does, not that game breaking. If anything, you actually want to use Julius' skill page on the actual Summoner World, because all she does do is have a chance of giving you a barrier, which is kind of nice, and her tier 2 skill just heals a little bit, doesn't really do too much, right? Just getting the character alone is enough for her to be usable. You do not need to get a skill page to make her better, right? We're going crazy on the Julius banner, who hasn't returned since, and will likely only return next time we get Black Aster. He has a skill page that every character wants in the game that's an attacker, because you can obviously only apply this on attack characters, and it's basically a better version of Fana, which is 25% magic and all attack, basically, right? So equipping this one onto obviously Noel and any attacker when you're PvE farming is going to be insane. You can see obviously you have to get 5 dupes, but even still at 1.6 or 1.5 it's still 10%, which is what Fana has. But if you do get dupes of it, because it does scale up a little bit better, because this is where Fana would stop, so now you can get towards 25%, where Fana, if you do get maxed out, can only go towards obviously 20%. So yeah boys, that is basically it. We'll go run through obviously Juice in a second, but make sure right now that we know we've got confirmation by Tectone, funny to say that actually out loud. But yes, right now we should be all saved for Julius, because he is going to be insane. Our first vessel character, if you skip him, you may not be able to get him for like 4 months later until we do get Blackout Star. We've kind of run through his kit in a different video, but I'll do it anyway again. Now, he's kind of meant to be a Summoner World counter, but he also does really well with Summoner World, so you definitely want to get both Summoner World and Julius. And also for LR gear farming. Right now, some people are still struggling, and if you save everything for this guy, he is a blue character. So if you get him, you get Mars, you get Lotus, SR Charmy, that is your LR team sorted to start farming gear, and that's probably what I'll be using when I get him as well. And his first skill is going to decrease stamina, guaranteed 5%, but also have a chance to increase your own stamina for all your allies by, I think, 5% as well. So that's only if it crits though. So yeah, definitely a good character, and going to be more of a support character as well. Tier 2 skill has time stop, which is going to actually disable. Only 50% chance though, but you can see the ones who got the debuff here can't use their tier 2 skill. and also decreases the cooldown by 1 as well. So, yeah, starting first against other Juliuses and other Noels, using this 2-2 skill, you're going to stop her shield, and you're also going to stop Julius from doing that to your team as well. So, yeah, this is, honestly, if this procs into everyone, it's a game winner. Like, you just won the game, basically, right? Tier 2 skills, especially later on when we get towards more characters, they become so powerful, and even right now, they're still powerful. So yeah, massive skill you want to get off first. The big thing as well is you can see at the bottom left, it does increase its own speed by level 3. So if you bring someone like Lotus who can lower their speed and also decrease their stamina, you can get a few turns in before they even attack you once. It's, yeah, really, really good. Single target ultimate to where it does stun an enemy, but also decreases stamina so they're more likely not to attack. And also, if it does kill someone, you're going to get an extra turn. Once again, this is going to be very, very good for obviously PvE farming. Lowering stamina on enemies, increasing your own stamina as well for your allies so you get more turns in. Good AoE damage on a tier 3 cooldown. Also as well, stopping a tier 2 skill, so they're not doing the big damage. A stun and also an extra turn if it kills. Like, this guy is not only going to be good for PvE, going to be good for PvP as well. You want to get him for boss fights too. Like, generally, boys, you want to get him because he's got a good skill page. The banner is going to be the best banner we're going to get on, obviously, Global Black Clover. But also, lads, you have to get him to 2 stars, so you want to get him duped out. Obviously, we can use our universal SSR shards on him, so it's not too bad here. But when you do get him to 2 stars, you can unlock the passive to where when he does die for one time in battle, so not only good for PvP, but PvE as well. He is going to revive with some HP up to 45%, which I do think maxes out even more. And his passive as well, for every speed increase he does get, he's going to do more damage as well. So you want to max him out here, boys. This is the first character you need to get 5-star dupes. Otherwise, you're going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage, but he is going to carry through a lot of content. So, boys, thank you for watching this video. Shout out to Tecton as well for leaking it, because now we know the actual release date, Christmas Eve, in literally 2 weeks' time from now. We're going to get this guy, and it's going to be a good celebration. So, but yeah, boys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Make sure to start saving. Literally is coming in 2 weeks' time. He is the banner everyone should be getting and should be maxing out as well. So, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.